Okay guys, so I'm gonna go a little fast because Mason is sleeping, but he is not sleeping at night. I don't know what his problem is. Look, I even got his pacifier here. He just keeps waking up and I'm getting like no sleep, lots of coffee. So yesterday, which is technically today because I'm making this Monday night, we went over minimum, maximum, and range. And so we had a list of numbers, and I'll do 1, 4, 8, 1, 6. Okay? So we had a list of numbers, and we would find the minimum, which is the smallest, so that would be 1. Maximum, which is your biggest, and then range, we would subtract the two. So we do 8 minus 1 is 7. So our answer there is 7. Today we're going to do mode. So I want you to take a quick second and see if you can't figure out what mode is. Hint, I told you at the end of yesterday's video. Okay, so when we're looking at mode, mode means the most. So we want the number that shows up the most in the set of data. Not the biggest, that's maximum, but the one that shows up the most amount of times. So we have 2 1s in this data set. So 1 is our mode. Let me get a paper towel, wipe all this off with. I'm gonna give you another data set and I want you to come up with the minimum, maximum, range, and the mode. So let's do 7, 4, 8, 2, 7, and 6. Pause the video real quick. Go through your minimum, your maximum, your range, and then the mode. When you're ready, hit play. Okay, so minimum means smallest. So if I look at these numbers, the 2 is the smallest. Maximum means the biggest. So 8 is my biggest. And range, I subtract those two. So I'm gonna take 8 minus 2. And range is 6, okay? Mode means most. So if I look at my video, I have 2 7s. So my mode is 7. Let's do another one before I mix it up on you. Here's your data set. Do 3, 4, 2, 4, 5. Pause the video. Minimum, maximum, range, mode. Okay, so minimum is the smallest, and our smallest one is 2. Maximum's the biggest, and our biggest number is 5. Range means I subtract them, so 5 minus 2 gives me a 3. And then mode means most, so the one that showed up the most amount of times is a 4, because there's 2 4s, so 4 is the one. Now, you sometimes can have a mode that has 2 numbers. So let me show you what I'm talking about. In this data set, your minimum, the smallest one, is 3. Your maximum, or your biggest one, is 8. Your range, 8 minus 3, 5. So then my mode, the one that shows up the most, well, I have 2 6s and I have 2 4s. So your mode would be 6 and 4. So sometimes your mode is just 1 digit, but it could be 2 digits, or in big data sets, it might even be 3 digits. Now, there's one more trick to this before we do a power round. In this data set, my minimum is 1, my maximum is 9, and if I do 9 minus 1, my range is 8. There is no mode. All of those numbers only showed up 1 time. So everybody had a different answer. They're all different datas. So my mode, I would put not applicable or none, okay? Not a 0, because 0 could be a data number. So you wouldn't want to put 0, but you would put none or not applicable. Okay? Because sometimes there's just not a mode. There's not one that shows up the most. My legs hurt. Okay, power round. Are you ready? Get your pen and your paper, and let's go. Ready, set, go. Minimum is 3, maximum is 7, 7. Oh, I don't know what's over back. 7 minus 3 is 4. Mode is 6. Here's another one. Be looking for those 2 tricks that I told you. Sometimes mode is double and sometimes it's nothing. Ready, set, go. Minimum is 1. Maximum is 7. 7 minus 1 is 6. 2 sevens, 2 ones, so my answer is 7. And 1. Okay? Let's do one more. Okay. Ready, set, go. Minimum is 0. So it'd be like, if I said these numbers represented kids who ate eggs. Some kids don't eat eggs. We've had that conversation in our classroom before. I eat a lot of eggs, but some don't eat any eggs. So then the minimum would be no eggs, or 0. Maximum, 9. Range, 9 minus 0 is 9. And then the mode is none. Okay, jump on IXL, spend a little bit of time on there, or work in your packet. If you have your SkillsLink book, there are landmark pages in there, but they're going to have median as well. I'm going to do median in tomorrow's video, okay? Which hopefully I'll make tonight. We'll see. Bye, guys. Miss you.